Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're doing a final pour episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know how we do, so let's do it to it, shall we? Today's final pour episode is going to be of the Balveine 14-year Caribbean cask finish, extra matured in rum casks. This is a special edition. They do have the 200 milliliter, as you see here. Then they have the 700 milliliter bottle. So they have two size options for this. I'll give you a quick look at the back side real quick. Sorry, did I not hold that long enough? There you go. It's got some information on the side, nose, palate, taste, and finish. There's that information, and it is a, sorry I pulled it away too fast, 43%. And this was about $30 out the door for this 200 milliliter bottle, sorry. It's about 30 bucks, just under 30 bucks out the door for this little 200. And the full, I would say full size, but it's a 700 milliliter bottle was about 70s, lower 70s on the shelf. Lower 70s on the shelf. Cork pop. It's a teeny little thing. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and get this final pour done and done. Headstand? Sure, why not? Let me set you up there. Ta-da! Oh boy. So, I liked it. We're just now getting back into rum, doing a bunch of rums and stuff. I'm still kind of lost on what kind of rum cask they were using, because they said it's a variations of what is it, West Indian rum cask. There was no more information on that. There's not a whole lot of information I found online, especially coming from Balveine, the source. But, you know, we're going to say that it was an experience that was well worth the $30 entry fee. I don't know if I did this before, but we're going to go ahead and cover it. So this is Mr. Randy's Handy Dandy Whiskey Color Scale. Yes, I know it needs to be updated. We're going to take this off screen. We're going to, I don't know if I did it on the full review or not, but I don't like to go backwards. Once it's done, it's out there. It's no longer my concern. No. I think burnt amber. Yeah, burnt amber. Just to go ahead and make that done and done. If there's ever, I was thinking for the proper terminology to say this, but if there's ever an issue with one of my videos, I have no problem going back, annotating the difference, you know, making an adjustment. But like I said, once it's done, it's out there, it's out there.
What's out there? Can you
Cancel.
Okay.
I don't know why she does that sometimes. I need to work on her. She's been a little kooky since she got that upgrade a little while ago. That I can't say the name, but it's her name plus. And you weren't asked. They're just rolling it out, updating, and it's kind of wonky and it's stumbling. And you just got to go with it, I guess. Either that or chunk it in the bin and just go caveman. Anywho, on the nose. Yeah, okay. So again, I think I made this distinction in the full review and probably off the rip as well. I am getting a rum cask finished whiskey, but it's hard to say that it's a Scotch. I would say it's a pretty good whiskey. I would say it smells more like an Irish whiskey than it does a Scotch. That just may be that the rum and the type of grain or malt that was used, the processing or whatever, just makes it come off as a Irish whiskey, because it's got that very like bright, crisp sort of into like most Irish whiskeys do. Light orchard fruit, a little bit of honey, maybe a little twist of cinnamon spice. But you also have that rum cask, which is giving you tropical fruit and deeper, richer, riper fruit, like a cooked apple, baked apple. Let's get on the palate. Balveine's are not cheap. I think because like I said, the 700 milliliter version size of this is it's like lower 70s, between 70 and 75. I think closer to 75 on the shelf. So out the door, I want to say that would relatively be low to mid 80s, probably around 85 something. So it's kind of expensive. Now that I've tried this at the 200 milliliters, I think I'd pass on the 700 milliliter for that price. If I were to see the 700 milliliter of this on sale, what sale price would I have to have in order to take it home with me? I wouldn't pay more than 60. I wouldn't pay more than 60. I would say 60 out the door. I would try this again, but I doubt it because those Balveine's out of there, I don't see them coming down in price much at all. I think I've seen this one on sale at Twins, I think. Twin Liquors has a weekly special deal, whatever, where they throw some stuff that's, I guess their inventory is a little robust and they need to trim down a bit. So they'll do little save yourself $10 here and there. Like $10 is not too bad, especially on some bottles. But let's go ahead and get the second one and we'll move on. It's got some pretty decent viscosity. Nothing overwhelmingly. It's good to know that it is a decent amount there. It transfers okay to the palate. It's somewhat slightly oily, which I guess rounds it all out and makes it okay. I would say this would probably be something you would want to try if you were into rum, seriously into rum, and you wanted to try Scotch and something that's a little more blending of the two, you know? So definitely if you're a rum drinker and you want to try some whiskeys like a Scotch, or I'd say it smells more like an Irish, but it tastes more like a Scotch. We'll have that. We'll say that. That's fair, right? Yeah, because it's definitely got that higher, tight, bright-ended nosing, of a Irish. But its palating is more like a Scotch. Getting a little bit light on the cheeks. Got some heat wanting to build up in the back end. I think I said this before. I think it's the rum cask that's doing it, but it's kind of got like almost like a buildup of like a pressure, kind of like an indigestion sort of sensation. That's like just at the very back of the throat, and then the heat. Yeah, it's a little bit of warmth, but that's an odd thing. I don't know if that's me or if that happens to you and some of the whiskeys that you drink. It doesn't happen, but I'd say maybe at least once every 10 bottles that I try, I get that sensation. It's not overwhelmingly annoying. It's noticeable. I notice it. It's there. But it goes down just as everything else does. It just sort of fades out. But if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go ahead and do so now. That way, all those videos, as soon as I release them, they come right to you. Let's go ahead and do this finish. This final finish. Yes. It is somewhat slightly oily. I think it's very well rounded. I don't know if I'd say it's balanced, but it's rounded, soft, slightly oily. Like I said, slightly oily, balanced. It gives a kind of a smoothness to it. Very nice. Yes, I do get some of those deeper, darker, rich, ripe, like plum, but more like, I want to say like a baked apple, because that blends. Kind of goes circular into the light and the dark, because that stewed apple, that stewed or baked, it's baked. It's a baked apple, so it's got that deeper, richer, ripe plum kind of thing, but it also got that high-end orchard, green apple. Maybe not a green apple, but it's also got all that tropical fruit that you're getting out of the rum, like a pineapple, a little bit of the sweety, juicy kind of thing. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong on that one. It's worth a try if you've never tried it and you've been interested in it. If you could find this 200 milliliter and you're not so much into rum, I would definitely go with a smaller bottle just to see if you like it. But I'm saying if you're coming from rum, yeah, you might like that kind of nicely. Besides the taste on the palate, everything else is pretty mild. Everything else, all the effects is pretty mild. You get slight tingliness on the lips, not so much in the gums, not so much on the cheeks. You get some more action on the jowls, but then it's the back end. Like I said, all that that's going on back there. It's not too much, but it's a pretty mild. It's a pretty mild ordeal here. But anywho, I guess that's it. In the comment section, we'd love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? Have you had a Balveine? What would you recommend the next one up? And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Despite everything I said about it, it's still a pretty good one.